Alrighty, so as per tradition so far, we're just going to keep going through the KOF characters. Unfortunately, this is the last one that I'm going to be doing like a, I guess, like moving down the list sort of showcase, because I don't have the materials and I don't really want to work on Rugal at all, because he just really doesn't seem like he's going to work on anything worth it, and it's not really, you know, worth my time and materials. And then Athena, for me particularly, is more of a sub-slot unit, and she works really, really well in Brawl, and I just don't think it's worth me trying to invest more Super Awakening coins into her. So I'm probably going to leave that one alone. But we did craft the Holy Relic for Mai today, so I kind of wanted to hop in with her and kind of mess around. I know this isn't like super, you know, it's really hard to be like, oh wow, you know, like brand new content and everything, but at this point, because JP literally just had it 2 weeks ago, you guys have probably already seen this, because a lot of the bigger YouTubers play on JP, so they get to this stuff a lot earlier than I do. But either way, if you don't watch those guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Let's hop in. I do have I think I have my Merlin gear on Mai at the moment. So it's an attack crit damage set, which I don't know would be necessarily the best, but we're kind of just looking for some big numbers here. And I'll actually get to use her right here at the very beginning, which is kind of cool. Just curious, I want to see how much I end up doing here. Boom, boom. Okay, 100K, that's not bad at all. If I'm not mistaken, her, whatchamacallit, her, her relic should have activated there, so the rest of my team should have gotten 15k attack, which is kind of nice. I think this is a bot, because I don't know why you would attack two different characters there. Either way, this is pretty decent, like, testing. We'll go for this, and then with the Amplify, let's see how much we can do with the Amplify card from Mai. I might actually lose my basic stat buffs at the beginning. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to rank them up either, so, which I don't know. It looks like they're full. I don't know if they're gonna expire this turn or not. I think they will, but I'm not positive on that. Let us see. Ooh, Mai's taking a lot of damage here. Okay, so I still do have my stuff. Let's see the Amplify card. Unfortunately, it's only a level 2. I kind of wish I would have been able to get a level 3, but we'll do this, and just in case, this one actually depletes ultimate gauge orbs, so we'll hit him with that. Boom. Wow, okay, that was very commendable. And then clean it up. Nice. All right, so honestly, not bad. I almost want to maybe it would be better to put HP gear on her, but obviously you're not going to get as much numbers. Kind of a tough call. Okay, stunning on Margaret there. Let's just upgrade on Mai and see if we can get any more decent numbers. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Pop the res. 333k. I mean, obviously, I think, you know, these are sort of fudged numbers a little bit because of the whole, you know, like level 3 Margaret buff going on. But let's see. What is this? Increases skill ranks. I don't know what level ult that is. I want to say that's a 3-6 ult. I can't remember exactly. Some of these older KOF characters, it's been so long since I summoned and pulled these characters that I really don't know what their ultimate even is at this point. So, let's see here. It cut off super quickly. And then, I don't know what it is about her end screen, but it's very cool. Very, yeah. Next match. All right, it said waiting for opponent a little bit on this one, so I'm assuming it could be a real player. A little bit low on the CC, to be honest. I'm kind of used to going against people with very high CC now that I've gotten into Masters again for some reason. I don't remember them being this high up to begin with, but I guess it just kind of is what it is. let's just use that. I'm kind of scatterbrained at the moment. Like, I want to save some, or like, I want to save and see if I can get a level 3. Okay, nice. We can get a level 3. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get Mai's cards ranked up because I didn't pull any of hers. But we could just take this turn as like sort of like a setup turn. He's putting on a Margaret buff, and I'm assuming he's putting on stance as well. Nope. Okay, attack for some reason. I guess that works out. I think this is another bot, unfortunately. And then again, it's almost an hour after reset at this point, so it doesn't really surprise me. Let's just use that, see if we can pull some Mai cards really quickly. I'm not expecting this to kill because of the Margaret buff, but it might do really good damage, to be honest. Yeah. I was expecting him to put on the Tarmiel, you know, buff there, but dang, if I would have had a rank up this turn, I could have level 3'd with the Amplify, and that would have been really fun. But I could try to rush her ultimate actually, and I'll get Gothers as well if I can speak. Let's do that, and then let's just try the Amplify, see how much we do. Boom. 189, not bad. That's with the stance on too. Then it pushes it up to 239, so not bad at all. We now have 2 ults. Obviously, if he has a Tarmiel card, which he most likely does, he can remove an ult. Maybe this is a real player because he merged cards. I feel like bots don't normally merge. And then he kept my Mai ult. Okay. So honestly, let's get rid of Tarmiel, and she's a lot squishier, so we'll just hit with Mai here. Boom. I like that little like stance she does. She like gets down. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. And then the rest of it goes to... Oh, it ranked up my cards too. I forgot about that. So that actually made it a level 3. Very cool. I don't know why, but I forget that her ultimate actually ranks the cards up. Which, I mean, I guess that works out a lot, because if you're not using Gother, it used to be a very common thing with characters in this game where they would sort of... they would make it to where characters' ultimates were sort of supposed to be the way to activate their like skills and stuff like that, or like their passive. So for example, with Mai, like there's a couple of other characters, I can't think of them off the top of my head, but like with her specifically, like the ultimate is what ranks up the cards, which would in turn activate her passive, because when a card is, you know, ranked up, you know, it activates and it buffs her basic stats. There used to be a couple of other characters that were like that, and like that was kind of like a common thing that they used to do. But obviously there's a lot more synergy in the game now with a ton more characters out, so it's not really like you would need to do that. Like just having Gother on the team, you can rank up and activate the passive instead, but if you know, you don't have to. I guess if you don't want to, you can just use our ultimate, but I don't know. All right, what do we got? Okay, so we've got an Iori Kyo team. I'm pretty sure this is the very first team that I've gone against for this, because everybody else seems to be using whatchamacallit. Everybody else is using Terry, pretty much, which I don't blame them, because Terry seems to be very, very popular on JP. Everybody's just using the Bond team with Terry, and that seems to have gone to top 100 on JP, so everybody's sort of just following that trend. And because it's getting later and later into, you know, the game, now that Hrazvelgur has been out for a while, everybody's sort of going for Bond's, you know, relic, which I don't blame them at all. That's the one that I went for because it makes sense. He just has pretty much the best relic. So, yeah, I don't blame them one bit for doing that. And I really, you know, understand where they're coming from, so. All right, here's hoping Gother kills. Barely. And then a little bit of bang, bang, bang. 36k. It's type disadvantage. I do have the stat buffs, though. I'm kind of surprised that didn't do a little more, maybe. If he doesn't disable me again, I can try to put up an extra card here. So we've gotten rid of Kyo at this point, though, so the passive, or not the passive, the Holy Relic for Iori is not working. Unfortunately, he did disable my stuff, which is fine. He's really just, he's not even worried about Mai, but I think Mai is going to be his demise here. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, and then I can't use it. Wow, that's very good. Yeah, and I can't. I need to rank them up either way. That sucks. Yeah, I've got Infect on. I think he's actually got me here. If I was using anything like more meta, I would probably be able to stop him. Unfortunately, every time I see like the off-brand sort of, or not really off-brand, but like the other like fun sort of KOF teams, the meta just ends up shutting them down so hard, which is so unfortunate. Like, it's really like annoying that you can't run like fun teams anymore, just because of how like meta everything is. But it is what it is. That's just kind of the way that the game has shifted. But yeah, kind of annoying, but you can't really do anything about it. I guess we'll just go all out here. I think there's not really any point. Let me just we'll go on to the next match. Not gonna waste time. All right, what do we got? So now we have a Kyo Bond team. He's kind of low on CC, and I've got 2 blue units. I'm wondering what we can do here. Hello? He doesn't have the Holy Relic, so I'm gonna try to maybe get rid of Kyo here. Obviously, I don't think this is gonna kill first turn by any means, but since I'm using this move first, I can use the Margaret buff into the level 3, or not level 3, but into the Amplify card next turn, so that should help out a little bit. So we can probably just throw this one at Arthur, I'm assuming, who's going to taunt. Level 2 buff into an Amplify card. Because I really need to try to get rid of Kyo, because he's just going to keep putting the Ignites on. So it is kind of surprising how well Kyo does in the meta. Like, I mean, he's a little squishy, so if you can get him down early, like it just kind of shuts down all of his potential, because he's sort of like a snowballing sort of character. But yeah, definitely interesting. If I can get one more AoE, I think this actually works. I'll just double upgrade Margaret into an attack card, and that should kill Kyo, hopefully. He's gonna get ult on Bond here regardless, which is a little annoying. Okay, well that actually shut me down quite a bit. Alrighty. Right. Wow. I didn't even have that much ultimate gauge or anything. He's just destroyed me. Wow, that was actually very impressive. Let's just go for this, I guess. I'm pretty sure I've lost this one now. That's unfortunate. Boom. Wow, we didn't even kill Kyo. No. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what his ultimate level is, but if he's hitting that hard, like, I'm assuming the ult's going to hit pretty hard as well. I don't know what level buff that was that he put on. I don't think it was super high, though. Well, he put it on another one either way. Boom. Ooh, that was a lot. And then the ult is going to wash me down the drain here. Boom. Nice. All right, well, GG. I mean, it is what it is. Bond is very relevant right now, so even against Margaret teams, he's doing quite well. He has a lot of Holy Relic support. Let me buy one more ticket so we can do a full, like, 5-match spread, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, so last match here, we have an Assault Melee team, which is kind of interesting. I guess that gives me a decent chance to do build-up. let's just kind of, well, I kind of need to get rid of stuff out of my hand. Let's get rid of the ult rush really quickly, and then maybe we'll just go ahead and upgrade on Mai. I would like to try to get a level 3 of this, but just getting the buffs is, I guess, what's most important for the Amplify. That works out really well. I think it's a bot, though, if it's going to emote. Nobody uses emotes like that, so that's how I know it's going to be a bot. Oh, no. Wow. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Wow. All right. Well, he did get his stacks very early there. All right. Wow. Rip my showcase. Which I'm assuming the next Holy War Festival, I would imagine they're probably going to bring out another demon, and if it's a good demon, I think that hopefully they do something that'll make the Assault Melee team good against Melee team, or against Bond teams, because Bond is obviously the biggest competitor to Melee at the moment, and it's just he needs something to sort of compete with that, I guess. I mean, I know that Cusack was sort of designed to combat Bond, but it just really it does okay at best. But if they kill Cusack, then, you know, it's pretty much over at that point. But, you know, Bond just does so much damage, and it's all AoE regardless, so it's gonna hit Melee and potentially kill him, and it just doesn't work out the way you want it to. So I don't know if there's really anything that they can do about it. I mean, because, you know, it's not like you can make Bonds, you know, a single target unless you just were able to, if they maybe added a demon who could attack seal. There might already be one, but if there was a new good demon that could attack seal or something like that to hold Bond off for a minute, I don't know. But that is pretty much it. Obviously, it wasn't like an insane showcase by any means, because it's really hard to use like off-meta sort of characters and everything like that. And even though they did get the Holy Relics, I just don't think that they're quite enough to keep them competing. I don't have UR gear or anything like that for the characters, so obviously that could help a little bit, but I don't know, it's just not going to be like super top tier. Very fun though. I really like Mai. She's a very, very cool character. I really wanted to buy her outfit, but I think I'm just going to skip it altogether. Since I'm not buying anyone else's costumes, I don't feel like I should buy the one just because it looks good. Even though I really like the way that it looks, you know, if I'm not going to buy the other costumes for, you know, Terry or somebody that's a little bit more functional, I don't think I should spend money on that one. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm planning on this coming week doing some more showcases with the characters in maybe just different teams or whatever, because a couple of people have said that they wanted me to see Terry in ungeared. Even though I didn't think he was all that great in ungeared, I tried him with a couple of different things. They have given me a team suggestion that I kind of want to try out just to see if I can make him work. So we shall see. So stay tuned if you want to see that kind of stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I post pretty much every single day. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.